It's very clear as to XRP. It's not so clear as to any other digital asset.
It will clear the path for banks to utilize ODL, on-demand liquidity.
So there's a lot of momentum and readiness that is going into the July date, and we are on track for the launch.
Yeah, he's trying to destroy the industry. That's what he's trying to do. Except Bitcoin. He's a Bitcoin fan. He's always talking about Satoshi, this, that, and the other thing.
That's a sore loser. That's a sore loser. I'm sorry. You got it wrong, and now you're kind of grasping at straws here.
Self-custody, your wallet should be your own. To put an end to the current policies of the Biden administration that are embodied by Choke Point 2.0.
$3 trillion problem. And it seems like cryptocurrencies are just naturally suited to make payments better.
And Ripple is not an ordinary company. We are not here to make us have a small market share or do X, do Y, and make small amount of money or something to happen. We are here to make a dent in the universe.
XRP. Price prediction?
Over $1.2 trillion.
We're working to get rid of Gary Gensler. I gave a hearing where I was able to communicate with him and say, look, I plan to fire you.
Enjoy the ride, pal.
If you got some bags, welcome to the party. Welcome back to some more Moon O'Clock News. No breakfast, no coffee, just straight extra. Bullishness. Shout out to the latest sub, Royalties Podcast. Appreciate you stopping by, tuning in, stuffing some bags. Go ahead. Throw on those moon suits. Throw on those pilot shades. Buckle up. Because the future's extra bullish. Let's go full speed, full throttle into the cryptoverse. We got the total global cryptocurrency market cap today at 1.25 trillion, up about 1.2%. In the past 24, we got BTC's dominance right around 46.6%. We got XRP in that number 4 spot, back up into the 80s, up about 8.5%. In the past 24, we got Stellar XLM right around 16 cents. BTC 30,000. ETH right around 2K. We got Flare Networks here right around 0.0137. Songbird 0064. XLIST 0006. Expector at a nickel. ELS 0029. We got EQ 0.045. We got a tweet from Eleanor Terrett to kick things off. She says, reminder, Gary Gensler will be testifying at 2:45 Eastern before the Senate, discussing the SEC Gov FY 2024 budget. We got XRP Darren Faye Moore. Tonight we'll be dropping my newest interview with none other than attorney Jeremy Hogan. The judge made it very clear that XRP is not a security.
But what the judge says here is that you have to analyze every sale in and of itself as far as XRP, the digital asset. And that's as far as this ruling goes. So it's very clear as to XRP. It's not so clear as to any other digital asset.
We had digital asset investor. Banks will use XRP, linked to Thinking Crypto. It'll clear the path for banks to use on-demand liquidity, XRP.
So I'm super positive that it's going to have two really positive impacts from an investment standpoint. Number one, it will clear the path for banks to utilize ODL, on-demand liquidity, because there will be no regulatory burden or liability associated with their buying and selling XRP in the course of using ODL, right?
Right.
What does that mean? It means that there will be significantly more demand for XRP, and the amount of trading liquidity around XRP will significantly increase. And the second really material benefit is that it will significantly increase the value of the XRP escrow that Ripple holds. So Ripple will benefit, A, because it'll have much greater market adoption for its payment processing product, more customers, more revenues from those customers, but also the intrinsic value of the escrow will increase. Those two things are significant investment drivers for Ripple stock.
XRP, 82 cents. It's just the tip of the iceberg. We got HODL Monkey. Does someone want to explain why David Schwartz's name in Gematria calculator brings up XRP, one world currency, as one of the decryptions? David Schwartz. XRP. Mr. Man, XRP, the rollout of FedNow system is exciting, but I'm more interested in what comes afterwards.
Environment to a select group of participants, and then in September to a larger number of pilot participants. when we released that code in September, we were, I would say, approximately 80% done. So we gave the pilot participants really early access to our service in order to help them understand how their code works, how our code works, and just increase the level of readiness for the go live. In April, we have started our certification phase. We started, in fact, on April 1st. And by the end of the day, we had the very first organization certified. So there's a lot of momentum and readiness that is going into the July date. And we are on track for the launch. But as excited as we are for the launch in July, I am personally a lot more excited about what's to follow July. I think there is a lot of opportunity. There are a lot of features and functionality that we're going to continue to develop as part of the FedNow service in order to support the innovation that will happen in instant payments in the U.S.
The best is still yet to come. We got digital asset investor Kristen Larson. He's trying to destroy the industry.
Real crime here by Gensler and the SEC. It's a power play. They're using their enforcement action to shake down people into submitting to settlements so they gain power so he can regulate a huge industry. And probably the
versus the Commodities Trade Commission.
It should be in the CFTC.
So, oddly enough, I was at a party where someone from the commodities regulators and the SEC were arguing with each other, and I was standing in the middle of it. We should have it. No, we should have it. But they're essentially alleging that selling and distributing XRP, you were all raising capital from investors in order to finance the business where you argue it's a commodity. Correct?
Yeah, and that's completely incorrect.
Right.
The protocol was absolutely functional before anything was ever sold. It's just an asset that existed.
So this is the essential problem that you face. So you're not alone. The SEC has said almost 70 crypto tokens are securities. Why do you think he's been so aggressive in going after it? Just a power, like he wants to control it, and she feels like it's close enough to currency.
It's sort of the Gary Gensler MO. It's sort of what he did when he was the CFTC, and it's sort of what he did when he brought down LIBOR. By the way, did a bunch of lawsuits, lost all of them, but he doesn't care. Yeah,
futures trading.
He did a bunch of tours with Joe Ito back in the day with MIT, all over the world, kind of bashing everything except Bitcoin. I just don't get that. That makes no sense to me. And it's totally inappropriate for a U.S. regulator to take that position. An unelected person, talk about agency power, everything the Supreme Court hates these days. This should go to Congress. Congress should pass regulation.
XRP, not a security. Gary, you still there? Edward Farina, Ripple recently published a report on their website estimating that the value of cross-border payments to reach $250 trillion by 2027. This is a huge potential for XRP, and this shows how early we are in this game. Hold on, sell the FUD, load up while you still have some time. We got the fact on the XRP ruling. Shout out John Deaton, Lewis, Cohen, Riz XRP.
Let me ask you this. There was a lot of criticism that her decision should be overturned because it's inconsistent. I heard the word backwards, perverse, is another word, because she found investment contracts with the institutional sophisticated sales, but not the exchange sales. And just as someone who knows the law as well as you do, what's your response when someone says, "Oh, it's inconsistent, so she got it wrong"?
Balderdash. It's just, that's just people, that's a sore loser. That's a sore loser. I'm sorry. You got it wrong, and now you're kind of grasping at straws here.
And whose responsibility is it, though?
Yeah, so Congress. I think that's exactly right. And many
breaking US dollar to be backed by Bitcoin if elected. Robert Kennedy Jr. Bozilla says RFK Jr. announces bold plan to back the dollar with BTC and Bitcoin taxes. Wait until RFK finds out about XRP. Where did he get a HODL of that HODL?
Mentioned many reforms that I'm committed to, that the Kennedy administration is going to encourage the proliferation of and the propagation of. And I mentioned many reforms that I'm committed to in my Bitcoin 2023 speech, including self-custody. Your wallet should be your own. The capacity of people to run, of American citizens, others to run Bitcoin or to run nodes inside their own homes. The policy of industry neutral regulation of energy, And my administration's mission of making America the global hub of cryptocurrency, particularly Bitcoin, as a means of incentivizing greater investment in green and energy and renewable energy production and attracting engineering, investment, and innovation to our country. And I will clarify some kind of sensible, and I need to think more about this and meet with many of you, but some kind of sensible jurisdiction and governance that recognize that Bitcoin is not a security and should not be regulated as one. And then also to put an end to the current policies of the Biden administration that are embodied by Choke Point 2.0.
Bitcoin was just a test. Wait till they get a HODL or that on-demand liquidity, XRP. There are more narrative changes breaking. We took over the New York City skyline to expose BlackRock, Chase, and their BTC bro CEOs for fueling Bitcoin's climate destruction. Wait till they get a HODL or that HODL. XRP, the far superior technology, faster, cheaper, more efficient, the greenest one of them all. XRP, all roads lead to the bridge. We got well-wired. Justin, XRP has surpassed Bitcoin, accounting for 21% of the total crypto trading volume after the win against the SEC. Looks like maxis are starting to load up on the standard. Trading volume hitting nearly 25 billion in 4 days and recorded its largest volume in the past 1.5 years. XRP. The flippany. We got Coinboro. This is the future of payments with FedNow and CBDCs. Biometric info linked to your social credit account, linked to your wallet. Crypto Bull 2020 XRP could reach $40 by September if we follow the same monthly percentage increases. Price would hit $1.70 this month, $6 in August, and around $40 in September. Know what you hold? We got Egg Rack Crypto. Don't underestimate the power of the 80-cent range, a major macro resistance since March 2018. Flipping it requires incredibly strong bullish momentum. XRP Army. Stay ready. That next SEC base melting pump. We got Market Watcher predicts a 777% XRP rally to 657. 7 days. We got Blockchain Backer. Quite simple setup to watch. So as long as XRP stays above 71 cents, all eyes on it continuing higher. Lose that back to the drawing boards, 55-cent range. And we got the $1 trillion problem. XRP. Know what you hold. Know why they want you out.
Multi-trillion dollar problem. And it seems like cryptocurrencies are just naturally suited to make payments better. And specifically, we kind of focused on cross-border international payments, not because domestic payments are great, but because cross-border payments are the worst. Like anyone who's made an international payment probably has stories of bad experiences. And so the worse the thing you start with, the less amazing you have to be better. And I think we can eventually be amazing and sort of take over the payments world, but we're not going to be there day one. And so if we can't succeed against the worst part of the problem, why are we bothering? And so that was kind of the very earliest focus. And I think that kind of matured between 2011 and 2014, this kind of focus of like, we really need to solve payments. And if you think about any other use case, you think about an NFT. Well, I want to buy it and I want to sell it. Think about a loan. Well, I want to pay the loan back. And I want to get paid like the amount of money I borrowed. Like all of these other use cases need great payments. And so we just sort of laser focused in on payments.
XRP fixing the $1 trillion problem. Another one from Riz XRP. It's no wonder the corrupt SEC is trying to stifle XRP. It's because Ripple's here to make a dent in the universe.
Put you on the spot here. No, it's very simple. So I think one thing, if there is one message that you can get in this room is Ripple is not an ordinary company. We are not here to make have a small market share or do X, do Y, and make small amount of money or something to happen. We are here to make a dent in the universe. Either we will change the remittance universe, the way you understand, the way value gets transferred across the world, between people, between institutions, or we will just fade away. So it's almost 0 or 1. And some of it comes from our Silicon Valley arrogance. Some of it comes from, that's the reason 6 years ago, we were born with the mission of moving money like information moves today, right? And we are making it possible working with the existing ecosystem. So I think this is a key differentiator about Ripple. And that's the reason we are a monoline company. Every day we get tens of ideas to say, why don't you do security settlement? Why don't you work in trade finance? Why don't you do XYZ? And what we tell them is just cross-border remittances is $155 trillion problem. We'll solve this first. We'll make a difference to everybody who's present in this room. And once we have made the difference, then only we will look at something else. So we are like Google is for search, Ripple is for remittances. And that's what we're going to do.
It doesn't happen without XRP, the universal bridge. Bank for international settlements, the last mile to price stability will be the most challenging, says Augustin Carsons. Don't worry, we got the playbook here, the last mile playbook, the global payments, XRP. My dream scenario is Swift makes a deal with Ripple where all the banks get to use RippleNet for free. Maybe even paying Swift fits our XRP strategy perfectly. XRP Crow, just imagine, unlocking trillions, saving billions. Public service announcement. There'll be a lot of hype around XRP in the next weeks, months. Everyone has a different financial circumstance and different amounts of digital assets. I will take profits based on my personal situation. With that being said, Bagman and Bag Ladies, XRP. Price prediction.
Over $1.2 trillion.
XRP. Know what you hold, know what's coming, and know why. Gary Gensler wants those bags back. Where will you be when that regulation jar of molasses finally breaks open and XRP's true price is finally unlocked? Later glitches. I am the XRP Bagman, the Moon Commander, currently up here on the mothership, stuffing some bags and enjoying the show. Appreciate you stopping by, tuning in, smashing those likes for some more Moon O'Clock news. Hope y'all continue to stay extra bullish out there. Continue holding those good vibes. Remember to sell the FUD. Buy up those bags. Don't forget to spread that liquid love. Also, if you're new here, don't forget to drop a subscribe, drop a comment down below. All the OG diamond hands out there, drop a comment down below. Drop an elbow on that like button from the top ropes. We'll catch you up here, top floor, on the mothership for the moon party. BYOB. Bring your own bags, bring your own billions, be your own bank. Peace out. Crypto Ghost.
We are not done, just having some fun. Just getting started, the flip of the switch and you thought you could short it. Burning the escrow, now there's been a shortage. So many digits, now you can't afford it. We up in the sky, price jumping like Jordan. Can't have enough bags, all we did was hoard it. We saw, you probably sell a few organs. So many accounts, threw away all my ledgers. We hold the keys, we hold the treasures. Get off them exchanges in BYOB. Surf on the waves, don't get caught in the weeds. And we finally blow, we financially free. We throwing a party, we waking the sheep. We all go and ghost to the islands we fleet. We cannot die, we all in